Hey there, my name's Hank with Kickbox, and today I'd like to show you some options to add to a HubSpot workflow if you added the custom coding to do real-time verification. In a previous video, we walked through how to set up the custom workflow with custom API code to be able to validate email addresses and send the information back to custom objects for your contacts. Let's talk about what you can do with this information once it's verified. For the setup and for this example, we're going to use the workflow that was created previously where we're using create date is known, just meaning that any new contact that is created, we want to go ahead and verify that email address. You can create whatever type of trigger you want for your situation. From there, we have our custom code, again, previously covered. You can look at our instructions for that. Then we have all of the records or the custom fields that need to be updated mapped out to be updated, such as validation reason, whether or not it's a role address, so on and so forth. And here we're going to delay for maybe at least 1 minute or maybe 2 minutes, just so the API has time to talk to Kickbox and bring the information back. And from there, in this situation, here's an option we're doing is we're using a branch. If there is an invalid email and we chose to just say, hey, if the email address is invalid, we want to go ahead and just delete that contact. We don't want them in our CRM and we don't want to email to them. And if they are valid or any other type of plausible situations you have for a validation, we'll just basically do nothing and the contact will be updated. You can use them in segments and also as filters in your workflows. All right, I backed up to our delay and we'll add a branch just so you can see how to do this. So let's click on branch, choose and or logic, and we'll give it a name. Let's choose validation outcome and we'll add criteria. I'm going to choose contact properties and we're going to choose validation result. And from here, I am going to choose just to do nothing with the deliverables. So we're going to choose undeliverable, risky, and unknown. And then we don't need to add another branch because there'll be the kind of else, like what to do if this is not met. We'll click save and none met. We'll do nothing. Still, the contact properties will be updated so you can use them in the future. That content for filtering, whatever you want to do. Here's the validation outcome as undeliverable, risky, and unknown. From here, we can do a bunch of different things. I might want to set the marketing contact status as a non-marketing contact. Keep in mind that this is only updated on the first of the following month of your renewal date. In other words, they will not automatically update as non-marketing contacts and count against your subscription, but it is something you may want to do. I'm going to do that and set that. We can remove them from lists, add them from lists, or anything else that we want to do. As an example, under communications, we can unenroll them from a sequence. We can delete them from the CRM, which is something we had earlier, showed you that earlier. You can edit the record and add any type of content that you want to a record that exists. In other words, the contact. Add another bit of information to a custom field if you want to. You can increase or decrease the property value, say you're doing scoring or something like that. There's a bunch of different things that you can do in here. The possibilities are kind of endless, and I would say work with HubSpot support or help articles. Reach out to us and our support team if you need help with any of this. We could try our best to help it. Really, this is mostly HubSpot. Like I said, you can use the custom coding option to validate in real time as contacts are added. Then you could choose to mark them as a non-marketing contact, remove them from lists, delete them from the CRM, whatever you feel is valuable to you. And hopefully that will help you with your marketing in HubSpot. And I hope you have a great day.